Symphony, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I am so excited to finally be talking about this topic. A couple weeks ago I actually posted a video which was like shopping with me vlog style for the smoothie diet, and I've been getting a lot of like DMs and just like messages about what is the smoothie diet, how did it go, what are my results. So I am finally here today to share that with you guys. Sorry if I sound like nasally, I'm actually sick, but I am filming this video for you guys anyway. So make sure that if you like this video and if you like more like weight loss or self-help or self-love or just more chatty types of videos, give me a like on this video and let me know in the comments below if you like this or more like makeup and hair type videos. So yeah, make sure you give me a like and make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Join the Sweet Symphony sisterhood. It would be so great to have you here. I know you guys are clicking my links and checking it out, so I just appreciate that so much, but you might as well subscribe and join the sisterhood. So let's get into today's topic. So the smoothie diet. So what is the smoothie diet? The smoothie diet is basically, some people call it the juice diet, some people call it the smoothie diet. It's basically just for 7 to 10 days doing only smoothies, nothing else. Now there's different like varieties or modifications of this diet. You can do 3 smoothies a day or 3 juices a day and do like healthy snacks in between, or you can do for breakfast have a smoothie, for lunch have a smoothie, and then for dinner have a meal. So basically what I did is I took the juice diet by Sophiology. She is a YouTuber and an Instagrammer, and if you go on like Instagram and just type in Sophiology, she actually has her smoothie recipes and her highlights. So I did a mixture of her actual juice diet and the JJ Smith smoothie cleanse and just kind of like married them together. I liked how JJ Smith had a lot of smoothies that had like greens, like spinach and stuff like that incorporated, and with her diet you pretty much only do smoothies. You do like 3 to 5 smoothies a day, and then you can do healthy snacks like baby carrots and nuts and things like that in between. And with Sophiology, she does like she does a breakfast smoothie, a lunch smoothie, and then dinner that's under 500 calories. So I did not do the dinner, but I appreciated how Sophiology, a lot of her juices were a little bit more tasty in my opinion than the JJ Smoothie Cleanse smoothies. So I will like link information to both of their stuff in the description box below. I know there's a lot of stuff going on and I just kind of like married everything together. So with Sophiology's juices, she calls them juices instead of smoothies, she would do different fruits and almond milk and ice and things like that, and it would actually be very tasty but also very healthy. Whereas JJ Smith, she did more like kale and spinach and things like that. So it's meant to flush your system, to clean you out, and also to help you lose fat, because obviously you're only eating healthy things and you're restricting yourself from eating more high calorie foods and junk and things like that. So what I personally did when I married these two plans together is for an entire week, for 7 days, I only ate smoothies. I did smoothies and healthy snacks, but my healthy snacks were the ingredients for the smoothies, if that makes sense. So what I did is I would have 3 or 4 smoothies a day. I would blend spinach, kale, apples, carrots, pineapple. If you guys go back, I will link my video down below, which is the shop with me for the smoothie diet, and you can see in that video everything that I purchased. But I did like pineapples, mango, what else, strawberries, blueberries, berry blends, all different types of fruits, and I would blend that together with like banana and spinach, and then I would add like some ice or some almond milk, and I pretty much just did it like however I wanted to do it. I know that JJ Smith has she has a book, and I can link that down in the description box below, but she has a book that basically gives you all these different recipes that you can do, and it's very like strict and planned out, so that you don't have to wake up in the morning and say like, what do I want to do, and then you don't kind of like have a guide. Whereas I kind of was like, hey, I like strawberries, I like apples, let's do a handful of spinach, blend that thing together and add some ice and call it a day. And sometimes I would go on Sophiology's page and just kind of like look at her highlights and see what juice she did for that day and mimic the exact same thing. So that's pretty much what the smoothie diet is. You're just doing smoothies or juices and blending it together, and you're not having meals. And definitely, if you do decide to have meals, if you're just kind of like starting out, if you're kind of like a baby dieter or whatever, you can add a dinner that's under or 500 calories or under. But I didn't do that. I rather just power through it, lose the weight, and keep it pushing. So that's pretty much what it is. Make sure that you are consulting with your physician. I am not a doctor. JJ Smith, I don't believe, is a doctor. Sophiology is not a doctor. So everyone is saying that they're not doctors. Make sure that you consult with your physician if you feel like you would have any like health risks. If you're pregnant, do not do this. If you are diabetic, I don't think you're supposed to do a whole bunch of fruit that's high in sugar. Make sure you ask your physician about all of that, and just listen to your body. If your body is telling you, hey, I really need food, have maybe a salad. If your body's telling you, if you're used to meats and you don't feel like you can go cold turkey, maybe for dinner you can have a chicken salad and some fruit on the side. Make sure you're listening to your body. I do not want you guys passing out here in these streets. Please do not be out shopping or at work and hit the ground and be like, oh, Sweet Symphony told me about this diet. Listen to your bodies. It is not that important to lose weight if you are sacrificing your life just to lose a few pounds. It's absolutely not worth it. So make sure that you're careful. Plan ahead of time. I went out like a couple days beforehand and I purchased a blender from Target. I got the $20 blender. I'm not even going to tell you guys the name, because when I tell you, it's the worst blender I have ever used in my entire life. I'm not really a person that uses a blender all the time. So I didn't want to go out and buy like a $50 blender. The first time I did this diet was about a little over a year ago, and I used the Magic Bullet, but the smoothie would get stuck like in that little like silicone thing down in the top, so it would be really hard to clean, and I did not want to go through all of that, and I'm kind of like grossed out by stuff like that. So I was like, let me just invest in a blender. But then I spent 20 bucks on that because I was like, well, I'm not trying to like get the high-end thing if I don't even really like using blenders. It was the worst decision like ever. I should have just spent the 50 bucks and just got a nice blender, because I had to like push it over and over again. So anyways, my point is, go to Target and actually spend maybe like $40 to $50 on a blender, or steal your mom's blender, which is what I should have done, or something like that. Pick out your fruit ahead of time. Pick out your vegetables ahead of time, and you can use frozen fruits. I used frozen fruits and regular fresh apples, because who has time to be buying little carts of like strawberries and blueberries? That's mad expensive. It's a lot of work, getting me tight in the morning. Like, I cannot do all of that and be chopping all those strawberries. Like, no one has time for that. So get your bags of strawberries, blueberries, all of your fruit, and then you can even like get little Tupperware containers and just pour all of your ingredients in each container ahead of time, so that when it's time for you to do your smoothies, you can just dump your container or your plastic baggie full of your ingredients in the blender, and you're done. It's time to go. So yeah, I would just say prepare ahead of time. Make sure that you're being careful. A lot of people said, how hard was it? It was kind of difficult, especially because I don't like smoothies. And I know it's kind of like, okay, well then why are you doing this diet if you don't even like smoothies? Good point. I'm not really sure. I said I want to lose a little bit of weight. I had been eating really crappy. It was like, we went through the holidays, my boyfriend and I moved into our home, different things like that, and I was just eating like junk. Just eating, not even junk, I was just eating too many carbs for my body, and I'm very carb sensitive to those things. Like, I spoke with my doctor, and just my body can't even handle the normal amount of carbs that another person eats or whatever. I was going to the movies, eating popcorn, and you know when you're just feeling like you need more water in your life, you're needing more like vegetables, and you just kind of like want to start fresh, start over. So that's what this was for me. It was just kind of like a reset, getting me going in the right direction concerning like health and diet, and I feel like now I'm a lot more conscious. But I don't like smoothies. So sorry, I'm cracking my knuckles if you're hearing that popping, but I don't like smoothies. So it was kind of hard for me, especially because after a couple days, like the texture of a smoothie, like the smooth, I don't like it. I don't like, but it's really, really good for you. It would be very tasty. The smoothies are very, very tasty, but the texture throws me off. So that's why it was very hard for me. If you like smoothies and if texture things does not bother you, like I can't even eat a banana because of the texture, but if textured things does not bother you, you'll be perfectly fine. I did it for a total of 7 days. I would have went longer if I didn't mind the texture, but again, not for your girl. So if you don't mind texture and things like that, you'll be perfectly fine. If you get to 7 days and you're like starving and you're like, my body's hungry, start doing some salads, you know, it's perfectly fine. How much weight did I lose? I lost a total of 8 pounds over the course of 7 days. I was going to show you guys like before and after pictures, but I relatively look the same. Like I'm a petite person and I carry weight semi all over. The majority of my weight would rest like in my hips and in my thighs, but I do carry weight in other places like my arms, my waist, things like that. So I don't know, like I took the before and after pictures and there wasn't this drastic 20-pound difference. So I was like, there's no point. I lost 8 pounds. I kept 6 of those pounds off, so I did lose fat, not just water weight. Would I do it again? Yes, if I needed to get myself back on track. Personally, I feel like there are easier ways to lose weight. I've done keto before. I've done keto and I can do a review on that maybe later. Keto's a little bit easier. You can just cut back on the amount of calories that you're taking in. I feel like people make weight loss this really, really big deal when literally eat less than what you're eating, work out more than what you're working out, and you will lose weight. Scientifically proven. Like there is no other like gimmick. Even with the smoothie diet, that's the same thing. You're just eating less and the smoothies have healthy ingredients, so you're taking in less calories, if that makes sense. You can eat all the healthy food in the world, but if you're not making sure that you're restricting your calorie intake, you're not gonna lose weight. Hope that makes sense. You need to be working out or exercising your body, burning more calories than what you're taking in. It's just the math of the situation, if that makes sense. So yeah, basically the question I was answering is, would I do it again? Yes, but if I was just going for weight loss, if I was just going for like, I just want to get healthy, reset my body, do a cleanse, get all that crap out of me, then yes, I would do the smoothie diet again. If I just wanted to strictly lose weight, I would just eat healthier and work out more. Honestly, I think the results from that are going to come quicker to you because it's more sustainable. A smoothie diet, you're going to do it for 7 to 10 days and be like, okay, good, I'm done. And then after that, you might want to binge unhealthy food. Whereas with eating out, working out and eating better and eating smaller portions, you can kind of like go the distance and it's not going to be such a quick burnout and you're going to lose more fat, if that makes sense. For me, I just kind of wanted to lose a little bit of weight, lose the puffiness that you get when you're eating out too often, and just kind of like reset my body and get back on track. I think that the smoothie diet is the perfect jump start to a healthier lifestyle. After the smoothie diet, I was way more conscious with like the types of food that I was eating. I'm a big vegetable person. Like I love broccoli, Brussels sprouts, asparagus. Fruit, not so much. I'm sorry, American fruit just ain't it. I don't know how to tell you guys. Like I'm Jamaican and we eat like mangoes and guinea and sweet sop and like just jackfruit and really, really rich, amazing, juicy fruits. And here in the US, it's like you have apples, but those are like dry and almost like styrofoamy. Oranges that taste like water. Watermelon, y'all can keep that. Like, I'm just not a big American fruit girl. Not me. But I think that if you maintain a healthy lifestyle and do vegetables, you can go the distance. And a lot of times people don't tell you that fruit is not, I know I'm going on a rant, but fruit isn't always best for losing weight because you're actually taking in a lot of sugars unless you're eating like berries and things like that. Okay, rant over. But yeah, that's pretty much like all of the details on the smoothie diet. Again, I lost 8 pounds in 7 days. I definitely think that it's attainable. I think it is quick little thing to do if you need to jumpstart your lifestyle, or if you're like, hey, I want to like look snatched in this dress on Saturday, like I need I need to get there, honey. The Smoothi Diet will do it for you. So make sure you check out the links in the description box below, which are vlogging, me going shopping for the Smoothi Diet, everything that you need right there in that video for you. Sophiology, I will link her. Did she do, I don't know if she did a video for it. I will put her name down below, and you can just like hop over to Instagram and look at her highlights for that information. The JJ Smoothie Cleanse book, I will put that down below, so make sure that you guys check these out. If you have any questions at all, or if you just want to talk about weight loss or anything like that, or healthy things, I love talking about that stuff, leave any comments down in the description box below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. Woo-woo, okay? So make sure you join the Sweet Symphony Sisterhood by hitting that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye!